As you can tell by the title of this video, I'll be talking about my Stray Kids concert experience. Let me just say, I am still not over it. It's been 5 days now since the concert. It was on the 21st, which is the Thursday here in Melbourne. I'm also letting you know that this video might be a little bit long, so maybe stick around if you're interested to see Stray Kids talking and giving a cute little speech thing at the end of this video. I'm also going to be including videos, little clips and stuff that I took during the concert throughout the video as well, so stay tuned. So where do I begin? On the 21st of February 2019, Stray Kids came to Melbourne and had their Unveil tour, which was an incredible experience and I don't think I'll ever forget it for like ever. I was VIP, so I got the concert and I also got to meet the boys at the end during High Touch, which I will talk about later on because it was an interesting experience for me. I'll start at the beginning of the day. I woke up at about 6 o'clock in the morning. The concert was held in Festival Hall, which is in North Melbourne. I live about an hour away by train from the city, so I had to wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to get there at 9. Did all that, got to the station, managed to get to the city in like 20 to 30 minutes because I got on the express train. So I ended up getting to the venue at about 8:40 in the morning, which was pretty good because in Melbourne the fans were doing a fan run wristband numbering system because my music taste and the venue weren't doing anything like that, and there was people camping there 3 days ahead, people getting there early and whatever, so we wanted to make it fair for everyone who got there on time to get into the venue in the order they arrived. When I got there at about 8:40ish, I was number 89 in line, which was pretty good because I was expecting it to be a lot more. My friend arrived at 9 o'clock and a couple other girls I met arrived around 9:10ish and they were still in the 90s, so there wasn't that many people coming from when I arrived to when my friends arrived. We weren't technically in the line until about 10 o'clock because right where our doors were there was the entrance bit to like where you bring all the equipment, all the costumes, where managers and like people working there were walking in and out, so we weren't sitting alongside the actual venue lineup area until about 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock one of the security guards came along to all of us who were just scattered around like the car park area and was like, hey guys, you need to move, you need to get into line, we need to keep this area clean. So we got in line. I was really close to the door. Like number 89 you would think would be further away, but there was I think around 600 maybe 800 VIPs in total. The number we're not exactly sure. In my line at around 12 o'clock there was 100 people in line and it just kept bringing more and more and more during the day. So we get into line and we sit there for about 10-11 hours during the day. It was really good because there was a lot of people and a lot of fan sites going around handing out free things. So I got around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 banners from the concert plus the official like fan run Stray Kids project banner thing, which is really pretty. Okay, so Piece of Cake was there and they gave out these really pretty Songmin little banner things and I love it. It's such a pretty picture of him. I don't know if this like focus, I don't know if this is like a good angle to see it, but like it looks like this from the front and then is like what it's like at the back. There was also this Felix fan site there. I think it was the Japanese fan site and they were giving out these banners, like these little flyer banner things. I don't know what they're called, it's just really pretty. So they're giving away these for free and I was sitting right next to them like when they were handing it out and I was like, I gotta get it. So as soon as they started handing it out I jumped up and ran because I was eyeing it off for a while beforehand. And this is the back. It has blue tack on it because it's on my wall currently, and this is the official project fan event banner thing that was organised for the event. So this is the front for Melbourne and this is the back. I know that the Sydney design was slightly different. It was really pretty as well. I haven't actually seen it. Okay, so at about 5 o'clock we got into the official line-ish and then we got into the venue at 6. I was right near the front. Like I'll insert a photo here in this area here of how close I was to the front. It was insane. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting to be more like middle, like front middle, but I was 3 to 4 people from the front. So the stage was here, so this is the middle, I was about here, and I was 3 to 4 people from the barrier, which was incredibly insane because I could never have expected that I'd been that close. I thought I was going to be so far back, and I'm just so thankful for this whole experience. Like, it was amazing. And then the concert started at 7 o'clock, which was amazing. It was so funny before that though, they were playing ads on the screen, and there was this one ad where they were playing all these JYP songs, like JYP artist songs. There was GOT7, Twice, Day 6, a couple of others that I've forgotten before them. And they were playing all these songs, and the second that JYP's Who's Your Mama came on, everybody died. It was so funny. The concert started at 7 o'clock, which was amazing. I don't have footage of the start of it. I was so excited I wasn't recording properly, so I got some clips for videos. I got most of them towards the end, but for the start I didn't. Like, I don't have My Pace, I don't have District 9, I don't know why I didn't. I think at that point I was like, I just want to enjoy watching the things, and I just wanted to see what was going on and wanted to be in the moment and experience it. So the concert was split into the way the albums were released. So we had mixtape, then we had I Am Not, I Am Who, and then I Am You, and then we had like the encore stages at the end. So we started off with Elevator, then we went to Go, Not, Awaken, District 9, then there was a Ment, then we had Mirror, Who, Insomnia, Voices, then another Ment, then My Pace, You, My Side, another Ment, then I Am You. At I Am You, they decided to tell us that this is the end of the concert, which it wasn't. It was the start of the first encore stage. So after that we had 4419, Glow, and School Life, then another Ment where they gave a really emotional speech. Not as emotional as Sydney was, understandably for them, but it was still pretty emotional, and it was really sweet to hear all the boys talking. I'll put that in at the end of the video because it's 20 minutes long. After that we had Awkward Silence, Get Cool, Ya Ya Ya, then the ending little Ment thing, and then we had Grow Up. I'll insert a few clips of the videos that I took.
things that matter. Every once in a while, I feel so fine, it's cause I saw the things like woo, getting the things that all the break up the good of standing me out. I don't get in cola. 갑자기 떠나가네 떨어지지 마 every day 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 속삭여서 1, 2, 3 야야야 내 꿈속에서 너를 찾아난 것 같아 야야야 넌 때문에 나는 너를 사라진 것 같아 야야야 날 사랑은 없어 내게 들고 몰라.
After my side, they had their little ment where they all were on stage and all talking to us, and here they decided to show us their Aikyo, and it was really cute. I didn't film Sungmin's or Hyunjin's because they were too far away and I couldn't get the camera to see it properly, and thinking back now, I probably could have recorded the screen, but in that moment I was like, oh my god, I need to watch them.
Are you guys ready for Changbin? Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 어디 어디 어디? Okay. Hey, no. You guys haven't watched Uchi. Together? Okay, together? Okay, we're gonna do it together. We'll give you guys something extra. Okay? 우리 둘이 같이 하니까 더 하는 거예요. Oh, so together, alright. Alright, hang on. Can you guys just say? Wow, exciting. Wow, so funny. Wow.
So just give them a moment. Thank you. 2 times much better than what they did. Okay? Like, his expressions, saying it's much better than those. Right? I think Wendy's expression is much better than those. Wait, no. Wow, this is really big.
Alright, you guys ready? We prepared this for a year, so you know it's special. I'm sorry guys. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shrimp on a barbie! 한 명씩 하는 거예요, 이거? 한 명씩. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, next time. You guys ready to go? Okay, let's see. You guys ready now? Yes. Alright, you guys ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! This is getting really hard. Oh, next up we have time. Oh, what's time? So where is time? It's here! That's not okay, I think we can, expect a little bit more because Han's really good at these kind of stuff, okay? Who's that guy? Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Alright, I want to hear the loudest 1, 2, 3, okay?
Sorry.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! Give me some reactions!
I could have done better.
좀 아쉬워요. 아쉬워요?
It's good, it's cute. It's good.
Alright, next up we have I am. He is naturally born 애교. Naturally born.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Australian say on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3!
I don't know.
He's growing up, let's stop! He's growing up, let's stop!
That was actually pretty cute. This is all our, well, this is all we have to show you for now. And I hope you guys just enjoyed all of our funny cute poses. Just having to pose for you guys and just perform for you guys. I hope that that's just a way that you guys can see our love for you guys. And just like to say once again, thank you and we love you!
IM 시리즈의 마지막 시리즈 IM U를 준비했는데요 이제.
Now we have the IM series, IM.
Unfortunately for me, Songmin was on the other side of the stage as he was injured and he had to sit in this chair. So he was on the left side of the stage and I was on the right side of the stage. So I couldn't really see him that well throughout the concert unless the members brought him to the middle of the stage for when they were performing songs with him. If you don't know, my bias in Stray Kids is Felix, and I was so happy and so thankful that he was on my side of the stage for most of the night. So I was pretty much right in front of him, if that makes sense. Like he was standing pretty much right in front of my little square or circle of space for most of the night, which I am really thankful for, and I'm really happy because I got a lot of videos and a lot of cute photos of him during the night. I'll just put a few up here. So interactions wise with the members while they were on stage, I had a few with Felix, Jisung and Jongin and Minho because they were all on my side of the stage for most of the night. Mainly it was just like waving, or like someone would scream their name and they would like throw hearts at us and then we'll just be like wow, and they would look in like my general direction. I won't say they were looking at me, but I will say they were looking in my direction, so they probably scanned over us. Like I'm delusional enough to think they were looking at me, but I'm not delusional enough to believe they were looking at me, if that makes sense. So Felix glanced in my direction a few times, waved and all that, and I waved back. So did the girls around me, same with Jongin, same with Jisung, same with Minho. Even Chan at one point did, I think. I did, however, manage to catch an interaction with Jisung on camera. I didn't realise he was looking in my direction at the time. Like I was just taking photos of him because he was so beautiful. He was posing for the camera and I could see he was posing during the time. Like I was filming Felix and then I was looking at Jisung and he was posing in my direction, so I was like, I need to take photos of this. And I think I got one, like it looks like he's looking towards me or at me, but he was looking at a couple of us in that area as well. But it's just such a funny photo. Like I think this is one of my favourite photos of the night, because just the way he's just like leaning to the side and just like waving with that stupid grin in his face. He was so nice throughout the entire concert. Like his fan service was on point. He was like always doing something with the crowd or interacting somehow. It was amazing, honestly. And I got some cute photos of Jongin as well. He's just so cute in real life. Like he's so adorable. I know he's turning 18 this year. He's the same age as my younger sister and I don't think she's cute, but Jongin is like a baby to me. So right before they performed I Am You, they did their ment where they said this was the end of the concerts and they were thankful and they were happy that we all came and they hope we all get home safe, which was a lie. We still had about an hour of the concert to go. It was so funny though because they walked off stage and everybody around me were all like, is this the end? Like we thought there was still an hour to go, what's happening? and there was like a good minute or two break after they performed IMU of just nothing. Like there was nothing on stage, there was nothing on the screens, it was just quiet, like everybody was talking, like what's going on. And then they just started playing this video, and it was so emotional. Like, it was not emotional, but they were playing mixtape, like mixtape, what was it, mixtape 1 or mixtape, one of the mixtapes. I'll put what it was up on the screen, I just can't remember right now. They played this video of just them planning the concert and just videos of them from pre-debut to now. I'll put in a little snippet of this video. I won't put in the entire thing because I'm pretty sure they're playing this at all their Unveil concerts, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody like that much. I know at the time I wasn't expecting it, and it made it that much more emotional and that much more impactful. So I'll just put in like a little snippet of it right here.
그때의 설렘을 잊을 듯해 달리 말하면 좀 내미에 꽤나 인적해진 듯해 하나보니 시간이 좁혀서 이것에 진 듯해 침묵해진 느낌만 행복해 지득해 엽질 않은 존재 압박감에도 공은 주체 못해 내 압박감에도 내 열정이 선택등이 되어 앞을 밝혀 아홉이 모이면 또 내가 돼 상황이 바뀌어.
So they played that, and pretty much right after that finished, we were all like, well, what's going on? Special stages, what does that mean? And then all of a sudden, the team for 4419 rushed on stage.
찾아표를 빨리 끊고 데뷔라는 정류장에 도착해 잘 지내 우리 겹치기 사이네 네가 떠났을 땐 떠올렸는데 너의 자리 벌써 겨울인데 더 전에 서로 다른 곳에 쏟아지고 흘린 구름 중 언젠가 똑같은 곳에서 다시 만나고 꿈에서 너와의 추억을 되새기는 저 말이 닥치고 얘기를 하던 남자가 먹고 너무 어떻게 지내 내 옆자리로 꺼지네 잊을 수 없는 날들 뒤로 해도 그저 안부 인사라도 우리 자주 만졌던 버스맨 뒷자리에 앉아도 너와 함께 했던 추억들을 떠올리며 흥얼 거려
So everyone was chanting Sungmin, 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 and then they started playing 4419, and it was amazing. Like, I never thought I would get to see those stages live and the unit stages as well, and I'm so happy. So after 4419, they did the Glow team, and oh my god, Felix's voice, he's singing, Changbin's singing, Minho is just everything. Like, Glow was one of my favourite songs from the mixtape album, and just seeing it in real life was... Oh my god! Is my hair very slow?
없이 위로 가는 길은 뒤도 돌아보기 싫은 이로 앞만 보여달라 어둠 소란이 밝혀 한 10년가 돼서 기회가 돼 방금 찬 것 같은데 진짜 방금 전에 거울 보니 피도 안 됐네 머리도 뭐 아니고 나 오늘 잊어버린 반짝한 날씨에 비 마치 머리로 보이는 멋쟁이들 누가 봐도 반지 굳이 지각엔 하나같이 겁쟁이들 참아줘도 쏟아지면 실력가만 짝을 잡아서 밤이 되면 더 빡세게 내 생각에 한수 없지만 딱 밤새게 원하던 맘생이 자기 돌아대게 네가 혐오해서 잠시 말려주길래 난 이름 몰라 나 오랫동안 몸만 바라보며 달려왔는데 어딜 가는 거야 밤 하늘을 봐 파란 저 별들을 봐 어두울 때도 빛나는 우리 모습 같아 숨을 많아지게 알아야 할게 끝이 아니면 끝이 하나쯤 지도 하나 없이 위로 가는 길은 뒤로 돌아보고 싫은 미로 앞만 보고 달려 어둠 속을 밝혀
And then after Glow, they played School Life. And I don't think at any other point the crowd was more excited and was more like, oh my god, than when we heard the first tune of School Life. Like, School Life is such an iconic Stray Kids song and is such a bop, and it's just so amazing. And Jongin is so cute. Like, I don't think you understand how cute Jongin is until you see him in real life and he's performing, especially in School Life. Wijin, Jisung and Jongin did their little bit of School Life, and then all the members joined on stage after the first chorus and performed School Life, and it was amazing.
School
school life was finished, we had the Ment, where basically each member spoke about, you know, what they're thankful for, and basically most of them were saying how happy they were that Felix and Bangchan were back in Australia, how nice and how happy they were to be here. It was really sweet, like hearing them all say it. Felix was trying not to cry throughout the entire thing. I know that in the Sydney concert him and Chan both broke down and cried, which is understandable because it's their hometown, but here they were just like joking around and Felix was like trying not to cry and Chan was just standing there laughing. Oh, it was so cute. I'll put the video in at the end because it is 20 minutes long, so if you want to see it, skip ahead, go watch it. If you don't want to stick around to watch the rest of the video, I'll put it in at the end. So after that speech we had our second encore stage where we had Awkward Silence. At this point the crowd was like really hyped up, like we were really excited, like we were really hyped for beforehand, but from like here on we had Awkward Silence, we had Get Cool, and we had Ya Ya Ya, and we had Grow Up. So we had Awkward Silence, then we had Get Cool, which is one of my favourite moments of the entire night, because during Felix's rap and Chan's rap, all of us, all the audience, all us stays, we rapped the parts to it, and it was just so, it was an experience. Like you had to be there. Like the videos don't do it justice to how satisfying it was and how good it was to see. Like I nearly died screaming it because my voice was like ugh, but I shouted out all the lyrics, I rapped it all along with them, and Chan was just so, he looked so happy just to see us all rapping it out. Like he held his microphone out to us and was like smiling. He tripped over Hyunjin's leg because he was so surprised. And then we had Ya Ya Ya, which is one of my top Stray Kids songs. It was so cute just watching them be like Ya Ya Ya. Oh, and Felix's verse 2 was iconic. Like everyone in the audience said it. Like you could barely hear Felix. We were all like verse 2. After Ya 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 we had the last little Ment where they basically thanked us for coming. Chan gave a little speech. Felix said a couple of things. The boys were acting really cute. Just, it was nice. And then we had Grow Up, which is the resident song. It is the most amazing Stray Kids song. It is Seungmin's song, and they, all the members ran to the side of the stage. They picked him up on the chair and just brought him to the middle. Jonghyun was pretending to be a security guard. Felix was swiping the floor with a towel to like clean it. And the boys were carrying him over. It was just so sweet. So they all got into the center of the stage and sang it to us.
Alright, 잘하고 있어. Let's go! Thank you everyone.
after Grow Up, that was the end. They all left and we were left there waiting for High Touch, which was so fun. So the concert ended at 9:30 and High Touch began at around 10. It was really well done, like all the fans were really respectful. We all got into like makeshift lines. No one was pushing, nobody was running towards them. From what I experienced, it was really good. So I get a hint of what it was. I'll use my iPad as like a thing. So this was the stage here. So I was standing here. So this was the end and fan sign was around this corner. So they had a little wall thing up and the fan sign was there. So you couldn't see what order the members were in. You couldn't see anything. So I was walking around and I turned the corner and guess who was first up? Felix. The moment I saw him, my brain was like, well, shit, what do I do? Like I stopped working. I stopped functioning. So I don't know what I said to Felix at all. I can't remember. I've blocked it from my mind. I was just so overwhelmed. I either said something like, I love you, you did really well tonight, thank you for coming. I don't know, maybe it was a mixture of all three things into some weird gibberish word. I don't remember. I know that I high-fived him and I know that I looked at him and he was just stunning and I could see his freckles and he was just so pretty and I couldn't really look at him properly. I was just like avoiding his eyes because I was like, oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed right now. After Felix was Changbin, and words cannot describe how beautiful Changbin is in real life. Like I understand why everybody calls him the visual or the visual. Like the boy is beautiful. Like his face is so perfect. I was shocked. I said something along the lines of, thank you so much for tonight, you did so well, gave him the high five, and then moved on to Minho, who I also was really shocked about how pretty he was. Like his face is so small and he looks so much better in real life. Like pictures and videos don't do these guys justice. Like they look so good in real life, it's a joke. Like I look so bad going through because I was sweating all throughout the concert. Makeup was running, my hair was all gross. I looked like a mess and there was these boys in front of me that was so pretty and so perfect and so well put together. I was like, ugh. Hopefully if I get the opportunity to meet them again I can look better, but you know, one can hope. So I said something along the lines to Minho of, thank you so much, you did so well tonight. Then I gave him a high five. Then moved on to Dongin, who has the most cutest smile I've ever seen in my life. Like he was just standing there just smiling at you and I was like, you did so well tonight. Gave him the high five and moved on to Chan. Chan really stood out from all the members during the High Touch experience. Like he sort of grips your hand and just like looks straight into your eyes. He was like he was so attentive. I don't know how to describe it anywhere other than that, but he like sort of grabs your hand a bit and just looks into your eyes and I was like, you did so well tonight, and he was like, thank you. Oh my god, Chan was so good. And then we moved on to Wijin as well. I don't remember what I said to Wijin. I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines of, thank you, you did so well tonight. I know that he was smiling at me and he's just so sweet, like he's so beautiful. And then we had Hyunjin as well, who also, I was shocked about how pretty he was and I was like, oh my god, Hyunjin. Gave him a high five, was like, you did so well tonight. As you can tell, I froze on what to say and I said basically the same thing to the majority of the members. Which leads us to Jisung, who was last. Songmin wasn't participating because of his back, so he sat out for it. But Jisung was last and I figured, I said the same thing to majority of these members. I need to say something different. I need to shake it up. I need to be unique and be like different. So in my head, I was planning to say something along the lines of, you're so talented, thank you so much, it was so fun tonight. What came out of my mouth was, you rap good. Which, I don't even know. Like, we high-fiving, like my hand was on his hand. I was looking at him. I was like, oh my god, you rap good. And he looks at me and I look at him and I think there was like a register of like a bit of confusion on his face. I don't know, I just walked off. I was like, bye, I can't. Why did I say this? And now, even now, like looking at his pictures and watching like clips of him, I still flashback. You rap good. It's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I hope that I can meet him again and redeem myself somehow. But, yeah. So after that, we left the venue, walked to the station and went home, where I sat and watched videos over and over again until the boys did their V Live, and I watched that, then stayed up for another 2 hours, watched a couple more videos and then get to sleep about 3 o'clock in the morning because I was overwhelmed over everything that was going on. Yeah, it was a really good experience, and I'm so happy and I'm so thankful that I got to experience it. And I'm so, I don't even know, like, I never thought I would see Stray Kids live, and I never thought I would see them live so soon, and I never thought I would see them live and be 3 to 4 people from the front of the stage. So I'm still in shock, and I still can't believe it happened, and I still can't believe everything happened. I can't believe the concert actually happened and we did it. But I'm so thankful to the boys. I'm so happy that they came down here. I'm so happy that they're enjoying their time in Sydney at the moment. I'm so happy that Felix and Chan finally got to come back to Australia, see their families and all that. That was my Stray Kids concert experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I didn't ramble on for too much. I don't really know what I said. Oh, I forgot! Throughout the concert, because Sungbin was to the side of the stage, he was by himself for most of it, but Changbin was the sweetest person. Like, he kept going over to Sungbin, he was standing next to him during the stages. He was with him for most of the night, especially towards the second half of the night. Changbin was always around him. Changbin and Minho spent a lot of time with Sungbin, making sure that he wasn't alone, and that was so sweet. And so thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sticking around this long if you have. It's probably, I don't know how long it is at this point, but it's probably long. And it's going to go for another 20 minutes if you guys want to stick around and watch the ending that I recorded of them saying their speeches. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya!
Unfortunately, now is the actual show. Unfortunately. So we're gonna get ready to, I guess, individually talk about how we felt about today's show, you know, just talk about our feelings. So if we're ready, shall we go on with the speaking? And Aaron's not with us, so we're going to go with Engine.
I know they do.
Oh, no, you also know. I'm really glad that I could come here. Chatting up Felix's hometown in Australia. But sadly, before I came to Australia, I thought that I might not be able to come here because there are a lot of Australian states who are waiting for us. Even though I'm sitting here, I really wanted to show my appearance. So I couldn't give up. I'm really sorry that I can't show my best. But next time I promise to show my best performance. Healthier condition. Don't worry, because I'll get better soon. Alright, round of applause for Sungbin!
일단 저희 스트레이키즈에게 가장 행복한 날이지 않을까 싶어요.
Might be one of our best days ever for Stray Kids.
찬이 형이랑 필릭스가 이제 많이 솔직히 힘들었을 것 같은데 이렇게 참고 잘 견뎌서 이렇게 호주에서 자기 홈타운에서 여러분들 앞에서 이렇게 무대를 할 수 있는 게 제가 둘이었으면 정말 감격스럽고 또 많이 감동을 할 것 같거든요.
It's an amazing experience for both Bangtan and Felix because they're coming back to their hometown. They must have struggled so much coming to Korea. And for them to be in Australia, I feel so proud of them. I'm so happy for them.
겉으로는 표현 안 하지만 진짜 묵묵하게 속 안에서 우리 호주 스테이지를 볼 생각에 잠을 못 잤어요. 우리 필릭스랑 찬이 형에게 박수 한번 부탁드립니다.
The struggles they might have gone through we couldn't have expressed it anywhere else. So I would want you guys to express them.
오늘 이 뜨거운 열정이 한 번 더 저희 스트레이키즈 감동을 받고 가는 것 같습니다.
I'm getting so many good vibes from here, and I feel so happy to be here.
And I love you.
진짜 우리 찬영과 우리 용복이의 한창 고향에 와서 진짜 같은 멤버로서 같이 기쁨을 같이 만끽하고 싶어요.
I want to both express our happiness, both Felix and Bangtan, and I'm so happy for them.
용복이가 말했어요 저한테. 비행기에서 9시간 넘는 그 비행에서 너무 설레고 긴장돼서 잠을 못 잤다고 저한테 말했습니다.
During the 9-hour flight from Korea to Australia, they were so nervous. Felix was so nervous, so he couldn't sleep.
근데 용보가 잠 못 잔 그런 보람 있지 않아요? 이런 열정적인 반응을 보니까.
Isn't it worth not sleeping on the plane?
저도 이렇게 행복한데 우리 진짜 용복이랑 찬이 형 얼마나 행복할까?
I'm so happy here. So how happy would Felix and Bangtan be at home?
행복하고요. 우리 호주 스테이도 다 행복하죠?
Are you happy?
같이 저희가 또 그리고 한 번 더 공연이 있잖아요 호주에서.
We want to do something else in Australia.
그때도 진짜 열정을 다해서 무대를 할 거고 좀 더 발전하고 좀 더 성장해서 저희 스트레이키즈 9명 한 명도 다침 없이 와서 멋있는 무대 보여드리겠습니다.
We want to come back again to Australia and
약속.
일단 먼저 정말 찬이랑 필릭스한테 정말 고생했다고 얘기해주고 싶어요.
I can say good job so far, everything you've done to the both Felix and Bangtan.
특히 필릭스 같은 경우에는 한국에 와서 한국에 와서 연습을 시작하고 아이돌이 데뷔해서 연습을 시작하고 지금 이 자리에 오기까지 호주를 한 번도 못 왔었거든요.
Especially Felix, because he hasn't been able to come back to Australia ever since he left Philippines.
때도 많고 집에 가고 싶었을 때도 분명히 많았을 텐데 그걸 정말 잘 참고 열심히 연습해준 필릭스에게 정말 고생했다고 고맙다고 얘기해주고 싶습니다.
So many hardships that we don't know about. I want to say thank you for putting up with it and great job for everything.
그리고 늘 저희 스트레이키즈 잘 이끌어주는 또 저희 리더 찬이한테 또 고맙다고 얘기하고 있습니다.
So thank you to our main leader, Chan, for leading us everywhere.
오늘 정말 호주에 와서 언베일을 하게 돼서 너무 영광이고 정말 이 뜨거운 열정에 감동받고 갑니다. 고마워요 스테이.
So good to see so many passionate people for us, and I thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, I love you.
I love you, Chris!
Where should I start? Firstly, I'd just like to say it's such a pleasure to be here back in Australia. My one and only hometown, and just being able to debut overseas and come back home. Really, back then when I was 2 years ago, that's when I began as a trainee, and just coming from Sydney all the way to South Korea, I do feel that at first it was hard. I looked so forward to becoming a trainee and growing up, and I look forward to becoming a Korean idol and artist, and it was something I really dreamed of, but just having to leave behind everyone else and start a new life was a very different sight. Coming up first, it was hard. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to do things, and it was difficult as I expected. It was very difficult than what I expected. And I couldn't be more thankful to have Chris. Ever since I started, he's always been such a leader, and not only a leader, but a caring brother that I didn't even know. We didn't know each other at first. I didn't know anyone at first, but as time passed by, we all trained together as nine, and we built this bond that I don't even think that I've ever experienced, and just having to have all my brothers just beside me. And also to have JYP just beside our back. It was really, it's a pleasure, and I've always dreamed to come back here and never give up, and always wanted to show that it is hard, but I know that it's not possible to give up. That's what I realized. I realized that if you have that will of fire deep inside you, even though it's small or big, as long as you still have it in yourself, I do feel that you can do anything you want. So what I'd like to say is just coming back with Hyunjin, Changbin 형, 우진 형, 찬이 형, 민우 형, 한이, 승희
Sumini and Ian. Everyone together coming in was really a dream, and I feel accomplished. So lastly, I'd like to say thank you, and thank you. Thank you guys.
Oh, my arms.
제 고향이 보이는데 제 고향이 보이는데
When I was in the car, I saw my hometown.
정말 그립단 말이에요. 고향이 저도 같은 나라인데도 정말 그리운데
I'm in Korea and I'm getting emotional over looking at my hometown.
필릭스랑 찬이 형이 얼마나 그리웠을까라는 생각이 들어요.
Missed home so much.
이렇게 호주에 오게 돼서 우리 멤버들의 고향에 오게 돼서 저도 너무 기쁘고
I'm so happy to be able to come to Bangtan and Felix's hometown, Australia.
이렇게 온 김에 찬이 형과 우리 필릭스가 잊지 못할 추억을 또 만들어 갔으면 좋겠고요. 여기서
We hope to make unforgettable memories for Bangtan and Felix while we're here.
정말 여기 온 순간부터 계속 행복했으면 좋겠어요. 이 두 사람이 자기 고향에서.
We hope that both of them have the best time and stay happy with the time they've got here.
근데 지금 저희 앞에 스테이가 있어서 그런지 우리 찬이 형과 필릭스와 우리 멤버 모두가 정말 지금 기뻐 보이는데
They look, every one of the members looks so happy because we're in front of stage. So thanks to you guys.
여러분들이 저희를 이렇게 행복하게 만들어주고 있고
You guys are making us so happy like this.
저희도 그런 스테이를 위해서 더욱더 열심히 스테이를 행복하게 만들어줄게요.
So thanks to you guys, we'll make you happier forever.
I love you, stay!
Nice day. Honestly, I feel really nervous before I was coming. A little bit of afraid because this is our first time to come here in Australia. And we were like, whoa, this is maybe a little bit hard. But after the show would start, and I was like, whoa, you guys are awesome. During the stage, I was like, "Whoa, this is awesome! They're really enthusiastic, and you got your energy was really hard." And I was like, "Whoa!" Wow! And I really thanks to our members, and especially Chanhyung and Felix. Chanyeong always lead us like we're a leader and like family. And really like sometimes I feel like wow, he's really he will 진짜 힘들겠다. Yeah, he must be so tired. But yeah, he must be tired. But he 언제나 티를 내지 않았어요.
He never showed it.
He never showed it. 그럼에도 불구하고
Despite that,
항상 저희를 잘 챙겨주는 찬영에게 너무 감사하고
thank you for always looking after us.
Felix! 한국에 와서 한국어랑 프랙티싱이랑 같이 하는 게 정말 힘들었을 텐데
It must have been so hard for you to practice and learn Korean at the same time.
참 견뎌내줬어요. 잘 견뎌내줬고
He has overcome it very well.
그래서 지금의 우리가 있는 게 아닌가 싶네요.
And that's why I think we're here today.
Yes. Today's really special day. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Day, and I love it. I love it so much.
역시 형들과 함께하는 언베일은 정말 기분이에요.
Of course, Unveil the concert is so much better here.
호주도 너무너무 신나고 즐거웠습니다.
It's so much fun to be here right now in this concert.
그리고 찬이 형이 이제 여기 호주에서 찬이 형 픽스 형이 호주에서 공연하는 게 자기들 꿈이었다고 했잖아요.
Felix and Hong both said that performing in Australia was their dream.
기쁨은 제가 함께하니까 더 행복하고 즐거운 것 같습니다.
I'm so happy that I can be part of their dream come true.
정말 누군가와 함께 이렇게 꿈을 만들어가고 꿈을 이루어내는 게 정말 이렇게 행복하고 좋은 일인지 몰랐고
I never knew that being a part of someone else's dream and fulfilling it with them on their journey was such an amazing experience.
일단 이런 행복한 순간들을 만들어주는 우리 스트레이키즈 형들과 스테이 너무 고맙고 사랑합니다.
Thank you and I love you, Stay and Stray Kids brothers who have made this journey so unforgettable.
정말 앞으로도 더 열심히 해서 원하고자 하는 목표를 꼭 이룰 수 있도록 더 노력해서 멋진 사람이 꼭 되겠습니다.
I'll keep trying my best and practice more and become a better person.
So cute!
Thanks, Stay.
But then I do want to do something. I'd like to see all our Australians stay with their fingers up. And I want you guys to follow after this. Alright. Go out. Okay. When I say stay, you say hey! Stay! Stay! Felt good. Oh, the energy is crazy. First of all, okay, I know where to start. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to JOP, managers out, everyone, everyone, JOP, like the whole JOP nation, they always take care of us. Say thank you. Thank you to the producing team today who prepared the show for us. Thank you so much. Staff as well. I know you guys, I didn't forget you guys yet, but like you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Staff members at the back always taking care of us with our makeup and everything, our clothes. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I want to thank. But I guess there's people that I want to thank is you guys. I know that it hasn't been a year or 2 years that I've been overseas, right? It's been more than a few years, but I guess the thing that just really get me going is Australia itself. Proud to be Australian. Australia really, I think it really motivated me to keep going. And as much as, you know, well, what am I saying? Because I'm so proud of Australia, I was so, you know, glad to be able to show it to, you know, my mates here. I only use the term that Felix used, my brothers here. If it wasn't for my 8 brothers, I'm a big man. So, if I'm gonna, you know, grow up and continue on living with my 8 brothers and family, I want to show them where I grew up, you know? I'm really glad that I, you know, brought my family here today. 그래서 우리 형제들 같이 데리고 오고 싶어서 좋다. 이런 건 많습니다. Oh, you know that? Okay, they know everything, yeah? So, yeah, once again, you know, what really motivated me to really debut and become an artist overseas was because back when, you know, back like 8 years ago when I didn't go to Korea, K-pop wasn't as famous as I thought, but I really wanted to spread that out and represent Australia as well. Special to me. That's why I think that was my biggest dream, and I'm living the dream. Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys must be really tired. You're standing and everything. Are you guys okay?
Yeah! Yeah!
I am. You are. We are Australians. Hey, Australian. Okay. So yeah. That's all I wanted to say. Just thank you. Oh, and so we do it. What was one time? We do it all together. I think Changbin really wanted to do it.
Yes,
Changbin! Should we do it all together?
Yes!
Okay. Sweet. On the count of 3, we'll go all together, and you guys know what to do, of course. Alright. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah!
자, 그럼 이대로 끝내긴 좀 아쉬우니까 우리 스테이와 같이 Let's take a picture 해볼까요?
We have to take it all together, so just wait 1 second.